Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E210, a 1955S plastic tube roll. How's everybody doing this morning? I see we got Dan in the house. Go ahead and draw a chip here. Crispy, how you doing, bud? Coin number 38. I had 3 extra coins. Let me make sure for this roll that I didn't sell, and I ended up drawing one name from each of the other rolls that did sell out. And let me see here who ended up getting them. I believe it was Frosty, Richard Sappington. Oh boy. Oh, that's the wrong roll. And let's see, I guess it's just 2 of them. So it was Frosty and I thought it was 3. Somebody might be getting, oh, and Jackalope. So you guys get a free spot in there. Tyler, how you doing? We were going to get things oh, I know. I bet, Tyler. Hey, Sean. Coin number 1 goes to Richard. Sorry about having to take off yesterday. I ended up working in my yard. And I almost canceled today. I'm feeling a little under the weather. Old people shouldn't work as hard as I worked yesterday. Richard Sappington, welcome. We'll be looking at about the first 10 reverses. There's no double dies known for 55S on the reverse. Hey, Doug, welcome to the show. Coin number 2 goes to Sirag. All right, I think we got something here, maybe? No, maybe not. Yes, we do. And I'm guessing by that scratch there that it is RPM number 4, but we're going to go ahead and check it out. Let me get my page up here real quick. That is number 4. Let's see what got the little dimple there. Got the die scratch there. So definitely RPM number 4 for Sirag. Just go to coppercoins.com. When you see the picture, you'll see the picture of the mint mark, and then, you know, you'll see die scratches to the northeast or die gouges or die cracks, and they transfer from coin to coin. So all the coins that have that RPM have that marker that are in this die state. All right, first variety in the roll, coin number 3 goes to Sanddagger. Let me look closer on this one. That almost looks like it's an RPM. I don't recognize this one. So let me go here. It's not a listed RPM, but I'm questioning. Let me look around on the coin a little bit. I hope we find more than one of these. Makes my job easier as an attributor. There's some die scratches right there. Little die chip on the E. Back this out just a tiny bit. So we're going to hold this out. Don't see it listed for a little bit of research to be done, because I do see an upper serif but no lower serif. I'm just wondering if it's a little bag neck. So we'll hopefully find a couple, 2 or 3 of them in the roll. That way we know that it is something real. Let me look at it with the loop real quick. I see it for sure. So Sand Digger possibly gets something. Let me look, Sean. In the T and the Y. Yeah, that's a little die scratch. And then it's got a little die dent, which is like a bag mark from a coin hitting it and putting a little dent in the planchet. Next coin is for Carl. And Carl gets an RPM. He gets a different one. Third different one. So let's see what we got here. One MM9, I believe. Let's see if it's got the... It does. It's almost wore off though. But I think it also has a little dot under the U. And it does. So this is 1MM009. Wow, off to a great start. Makes up for the roll yesterday, or 2 days ago. Coin number 5 goes to Paul Hampton. We're going to have a reveal sale tomorrow. I believe this is the same die. Nope. Looked like it was one. Oh, it's a bag hit. You can see the little dent on the mint mark. That is from another coin hitting the mint mark. Hey, Paul Adams, how are you? EJ, welcome to the show. I talked to him yesterday. He seems to be doing much, much better. I'm sure you guys will be hearing from him very soon. Wow, big die break on the left wheat. Big die crack on the right wheat. I did, didn't I? Well, so far so good. Next coin is for Jordan. There is one double die obverse. Do we still have 2 listed? One of them was found to be a duplicate. Let me see if we ever changed that. We didn't. But die 1 and die 2 are duplicate listings. Just different die states. Hey, Papa York, how are you? Good to see you here. And a normal coin for Jordan. That's 2 in a row. Oh, no, it isn't 2 in a row. Yay. Oh, it is 2 in a row. That's the first in the roll. Next coin is for Victor Echo Coins. This is an RPM number 4. There's the die crack in the lapel. And then we have the die scratch from the top of T in Liberty. So he gets an RPM number 4. Ah, nice, Sean. Just make sure when you look at their grading, like picture view, value view, and look at the value of the coins, because some of the coins might only be worth $30.67. So make sure what you send in is going to be worth money if it does get 67. This is the same die, and there it is. I see the RPM on it. So this is the mystery RPM. So now I got 2. That makes me happy. I know that it's just not an anomaly on 1. Coin number 9 goes to Dan. Haven't seen Dan here this morning. This is going to be another one of those. Let me focus it in. You can see it, especially on the upper serif. You can't see anything on the lower serif. So we could have ourselves a new RPM here. Yeah, this one did have a couple nice toning streaks in it, didn't it? Next coin is for Frostbite. High Plains Drifter. Ah, look at it through the flip. We will look at a couple more reverses. So far, it's just 4 different die pairs, so. Hey, Kevin Dobbs, how are you? Coin number 11 goes to Doug. Ah, that's cool. There is a lot of wheat die clashes. This is that one again. The same RPM. No lower serif, though. But you can get down into this. See the upper serif. It's right there. I wish you guys could see my pointer. I have got to find a way to get the pointer back in this program. I followed the instructions and it never works. Are you talking about like indirect die transfer, Sean? Oh, shattered. All right. There is a huge one on his head on some of these. Really nice. All right. And a normal coin for Otis. Coin 13 goes to Farm Dog. Tomorrow we're doing a 61D roll. And that will be around 5:30 in the afternoon. There's a little start of a BIE. This is a different die pair, so I'm going to look at the reverse. Hey, Coins and Ghouls, how are you today? Big die break. Is this the one with the die crack over here? It is. Well, this one's different. It's got the die break on the right wheat also. Coin number 14 goes to Mark. And we got an RPM, and it is RPM number 4. There's the die crack above on the lapel. And then there's the die scratch through the T of Liberty. So our third copy of RPM number 4. Yeah, yesterday I ended up working in the yard. It's been raining all day today, so I switched yesterday with today. And trying to work on my fence in the back, and being old and decrepit, I don't get a whole lot done. But I did get a lot done, so much so that I feel like I've been kicked by a mule. Coin 16 goes to Parvis. Just if you are into die cracks, that would be the only. I mean, if it's like really major, there is some that go across the top of the forehead on 55S that are like amazing. That would bring a premium, I think. Just a normal die crack, I would question. There is some people that collect what are called spiked head die cracks, and they go from the hair up to the rim. So it all depends on who's looking and what you like as far as your tastes go. Like my tastes, I mainly collect RPMs. I do collect doubled dies, but the main focus of what I do is pretty much RPMs. Hey, Michael Hernandez. To get the opportunity to get into these roles, you send your YouTube name, your real name, and your PayPal email address to, let me put it in here. To that email address, and it doesn't cost anything. We just need to know where to send the invoice afterwards, after the show is over. But like I said, I did talk to Chuck yesterday, and he seems like he's even motivated. So I think he's feeling a lot better. I'm not sure what was happening. I didn't really ask. See, there's a pretty nice die crack across the shoulder. Later die state coin. I'm going to look at the reverse on this one because I don't recognize it. Hey, Joseph C., how are you? Oh, this is the same one I keep not recognizing. So far we have 3 RPM number 4s, 1 RPM number 9, and 3 RPMs that are yet to be determined. Next coin is for Doug. Doug gets a normal coin. I think that's going to happen pretty soon, Kevin. I'm guessing. Like I said, I haven't had a lot of communication. I let him heal and do what he had to do to get better. And I've only sent him messages about stuff that I actually needed answers on. But I'm sure, now whether it's this week or next week that he gets back in the saddle, I couldn't tell you. That 55S shattered die across the head is amazing. I've only seen 2 of them. And here's an RPM number 4. You turn it, you see it there, you see it on the bottom of the upper serif. There's the die gouge, or the die crack. And then there's the die scratch through the T, which definitely makes it an RPM number 4. Coin 22 goes to Sirag. And Sirag gets what looks to be a normal coin. Coin 23 goes to Sandigger. There's one of those new minor RPMs, and you can see it right on the top serif. It's actually pretty easy to see. It's kind of shocking that it is not listed in our files yet. Oh, that's cool, Sean. Like I said, the one that is on the forehead that I'm talking about, it's like the whole top of his head's blown off. And there is an RPM, it's Kaneka RPM number 5, but it is 1DD, or 1MM009 on the Copper Coins files. There's the little kind of die gouge under the U of trust. $52D has a lot of cool die breaks. The super, what's it called? The Super Bird or something like that. And they got a couple different ones. Coin 25 goes to Jordan. That should have that little die break. We've seen this die pair before. It's got a little dent in the die right there behind the head too. Later die state coin, you can see the die flow coming from the back of the head towards the rim. Besides that, the die has been cleaned recently. You see all the die scratches from them taking a wire brush to it. Next coin is for Dan. And that's one of those little minor split upper serifs. See, you don't even have to do nothing and it pops right out. I have never seen this die before. There it is. It's definitely there. For sure. One MM12. Let me see if that's one that I need for my set. Something tells me I have that, but 64 number 12. Yep. I would be interested in getting one of those. One of these could be a discovery coin, Kevin. uh, that 63 DRPM number 2 that you found the other day. Wouldn't mind buying one of those at all. Coin 27 goes to Taco John. And then in the copper coins group, we don't call them discovery coins as much as we call them plate coins. Now this is a 1mm 005, I think. It is, and it looks to be a later die state than what I have seen before. Let's see what we got as far as markers. I think there's something up in the end. Yeah, I'm going to have to work on this one too. Oh, that should show. That should show. And it don't show. I don't know. It sure looks like it though. I'm going to hold this aside because I do believe this is a late die state of 1mm005. It's in the exact right position. And you can kind of see that lump on the bottom of the S when you turn it right there. So I'm going to hold that out just to double check. Coin 28 goes to Paul Hampton. Yes, I am, Tyler. This is RPM number 4. I can tell just because there's the die crack or gouge or whatever it is. And we can sharpen this up a little bit. You can see it on the lower upper serif and on the bottom serif. Also in the back of the loop, upper loop. And then here is the die scratch through the T. So we're finding some good stuff. Coin 29 goes to Carl. And this is an RPM number 4. So 2 in a row. There's our die scratch. So Carl gets one. Sounds good, Tyler. It'll probably take a while to get them because it usually takes me about 3 or 4 hours to get stuff through the filtered into the Gmail from the Copper Coins account. I don't use a mail server. I just have it come through into my Gmail. And after this, I am going to take a nap, I think, because I think I need a ibuprofen and a nap because my muscles, I feel like I've been run over by a truck. Yeah, that sounds good, Tyler. Are they class 6s or are they double dies? Next coin is for Parvis. And this must have been the ender when the original roll was open. don't think that's an RPM. I think that is a little mark. Let me look at it. It might be an RPM. Let me see if we can find a match anywhere. I don't see a split lower serif. Oh, yes, I do. There it is. And there's no dimple on the T, is there? No. So we will look at this and see what we got. Let's go over. It is RPM number 3. So it was an RPM. This roll has a bunch of different RPMs in it. Let me label this coin. All these, this will fill that for sure. Fill the page up that I have that I've been waiting on. Next coin is for Carl. All right, cool. Seen this die. Yeah, 4 different. 1, 2, 3, 5 different RPMs. That's crazy. Coin 34 goes to Crispy. Farm Dog, welcome to the show. We have found RPM 3, 4, 5, and 9, and 1 unidentified one so far. All right, that'll be Chuck's email address, and like I say, it does take a little while to come through, but when he checks his email, he will get back with you. Otherwise, just come to the show and remind him. But I will send him a text message and say that we've had some people join the ranks of registered bidders. What part of 2019, Kevin? The class 9 doubled dies? There's a couple that are pretty thick, but the 9, there's a master hub that's got a super thick 9 on it. But we just did a 2019 roll that had 2 different nice double die obverses in it. Coin 37 goes to Sandigger, so go back and watch that. And you'll see some good examples of our double die obverses. Coin 38 goes to Paul Hampton. And there is a 1mm009, and there's the little dimple on the bottom of the U. If you turn this just right, it's hard to see on this die state, but there is a little die gouge above the I or L, and matter of fact, you can it almost doesn't show. You can just kind of see it. The reason I think I see it is because I know it's there. Paul Hampton is the winner. Thank you, Doug. Congratulations, Paul. Man, Paul won 2 times, 2 out of 4 this week. Congratulations, Paul. He gets a $5 credit towards the next reveal show. That is cool. Real cool. Let's see. Oh, wait, I put this here. Do you know which ones they are? That was 9, so that goes in that pile. Coin 39 goes to Jordan. And this is an RPM number 4. Turn it like this, and there it pops right out at you. So Jordan gets an RPM number 4. Coin number 40 goes to Victor Echo Coins. And this is a RPM number 4. So we have a lot of RPM number 4s. And at the end, I will do a recap of who got what. Next coin for Taco John. That's cool. I don't find many. Of course, I don't search a lot of the shield cents I do search usually are pocket change. And I haven't found. I find a lot of double die nickels down here in pocket change. But not a lot of pennies. Or cents. I'm a person that calls pennies or cents pennies. Some people don't like that, but I've called them pennies since I was a kid, and I'm not going to correct it now. Sweet. That's awesome, Crispy. I tend to do that when Chuck does a reveal. I try to grab a roll of the same date and look through it while he's doing a reveal. I kind of enjoy that. $1mm8. Let's see what 1mm8 looks like. I'm pretty sure everybody needs a 1mm8. Let me see. Do I have one? I do not have one. That is the only one I'm missing out of the 55S. Coin 44, or 44 goes to Mark. This I believe is a RPM number 3, but I'm going to double check that. It might be nothing. I could be getting pareidolia by now after seeing all this stuff. Nope, I'm relatively certain it is. Let's go to the Liberty. It is. It is an RPM number 3. That big die scratch under the Y is one of the better markers on the obverse. Coin 45 goes to Parvis. And Parvis gets what looks to be a late dye state 1mm5. I'm going to have to look into this and send pictures to the crew and see what they think. But that's the latest dye state I've ever seen of that dye pair. Next coin is for Carl. And this is one of the new ones that I haven't seen before. I'm going to look again. All right, I'm looking through Wexler pictures and I don't see it. I am looking through Copper Coins pictures. And I don't see it. It's definitely different. The closest one is 1mm. Yeah, that's not it for sure. So I'm going to have to study that one. I think that's the second one for Carl too. Coin 47 goes to Crispy. It's a good thing to do, Sean. It's relaxing and like for me, it calms my nerves. And when I find something, I get excited. And I get just as excited when I find stuff for you guys as I do when I find it for myself. As silly as that sounds. Coin 48 goes to Stan. Focus this up a little bit. All right, coin 49. Winding down on this roll. Not a bad roll. I will recap. This is the one with that die break. See, that's got a pretty nice crack. Almost to the rim. It didn't take long to go to the rim after this. Yeah, we all need that, Kevin. And the final coin in the roll goes to Frostbite. And Frostbite gets... This is an RPM 2. I'm not sure which one it is. So we're going to see if we can find it here real quick. All right, not that. Oh, we better go to the first page. Not that. I don't see that one either. Let me look over in the Wexler listings that I have. I don't see it there, so I'm going to have to look into that. But I see a split lower serif. That is what all I see, so I'll have to look into it a little bit more and see what it turns out to be. But I appreciate everybody joining me for this. Doing this stuff makes my day. Let me look here real quick. Oh, maybe. Hold on. That could be a late die state of number 3. which would be weird. Nope, not that number 3. It's not that one, I don't think. No, that's too close. Yep, not one that I see, so I'm going to have to check this one out a little bit too. But I appreciate you guys coming, and let me go through a recap and see. We got this one, which is all by its lonesome. And we'll put a ticket on there so I look at it. This is the unlisted. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those, and those are for Sandigger, Taco John, Dan, Doug, Sandigger, Dan, Carl. Then we have, what was this one? RPM or 1MM5, we have 2, and that's for Taco John and Parvis. Then we have 2 1MM3s, and that's for Mark and Parvis. RPM number 4, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's for Sirig, Victor Echo, Mark, Stan, Paul, Carl, Jordan, and Victor Echo coins. And then we have 3 1MM009, and those are for Carl, Paul, and Paul. So that's it. Anyways, I hope everybody has a great day, and I will talk to everybody soon. 5:30 tomorrow, we have a 61D roll. This, I believe, is it. Nope. That's a roll for next week. Right there, 61D. Bank wrap from Manufacturers Trust Company. Anyways, you guys all have the rest great day, and hope the rest of your weekend is just wonderful. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye.